just going to go over some of the things that I got to get started into the Warhammer 40k or tabletop miniature um, building, painting hobby. Uh, I didn't have anything to begin with, so the first thing I went and got was this here. It's by Army Painter. It gives you a bunch of different starting paints that are right here. Um, the nice thing about this is it really gives you everything you need to paint any kind of army that you're thinking of. It doesn't have any unique colors or face tones or anything like that, so you do have to mix with the paints that you have those type of more unique colors. But you got a green, yellow, red, blue, brown. You got a silver, gold. So really everything you need to get started. The next, and it also comes with this cool like paint guide thing. It's mainly like a sales thing to get you to buy more paints, but you can see all the different ones that they have. I'm purely new to this. I am a very much a novice, so I can't tell you, these are better than XYZ, but I can say that when I've been using them, they've been working great. They apply easily. I'm able to mix the colors and they mix well. So that's the first thing I got. The next thing I got was this. I was looking online and did some research on, what you need to get started. And this was one of those things that a lot of people said you needed, which is a wet palette. This one particularly comes with, so how this works, these are the brushes it comes with. These three here are mainly for doing dry brushing with, and then you got your more advanced brushes here that are finer tips. Again, I'm super new to this, so I'm just picking up a brush and trying it out and seeing how it works. This is the wet palette itself. It has two drawers or two little areas. This is the actual wet palette. So there's a sponge, and then you have like this film stuff. And I've had this paint in here for over 2 days, and it's still very much wet and usable. So that's kind of cool. You can put your paints in there, close it up, step back, go do something, come back, and you're still able to use it. So that's definitely, I would say, a must-have. And these are the sheets. It comes with 100 of these sheets, but this feels just like wax paper. So, I don't think once you run out of these, just cut up some wax paper or parchment paper, one of the two, and you could just use that. It's a pretty inexpensive investment. The other thing that I would highly recommend is some primers. So I have two. I got a black and a white. I did get this Citadel white scar primer from the hobby store. This one I just got from the hardware store. I don't really see any difference in the two. I mean, this one was definitely cheaper than the white one. The way that I prime is, I hold my model pretty far away like this, and I spray lightly and do light coats. And that's really it. That's the other thing you would need. The last thing is a pair of snips. This is like needed to basically cut out all the models. You're gonna have to cut out all the models off the sprues, and a hobby knife, something like this, isn't a bad thing to get either, because even if you cut them out, you've still got residue on the sprues that you're going to want to scrape off. Last thing is something like this isn't a bad idea. Mounting putty. This is the Gorilla version. I was looking for the blue tacky stuff, but this is what I found. And the reason you want that is because sometimes you want to just paint a certain part of the model. You don't want to just paint it all. So for instance, a good example is like this arm of the Terminator. I wanted to keep that separate. Same with the heads. So that way, when I go to, you can see here that I may be able to see, but they don't have any heads, so they're just primed black. That way, I can paint inside of there, and when I put it all together, it will look better. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm super new to this. This is just the stuff that I bought to start out. I recommend all these products. The description of these products and links will be below in the description area. I am brand new to YouTube, brand new. This is the first video about this stuff. So feel free to leave a comment, share it, like it, do whatever you want. Mainly the channel is going to be about painting miniatures and building my Warhammer 40k army, and I'm going to get into some other tabletop games as well, just painting really cool looking models. This is the Master of Possession that I started painting, and I will have a video up in a little while, a couple days probably after I get done painting this guy, of the full time lapse of this model. It's a super cool model. I'll just show you guys some close-ups of it so far. But yeah, it's super fun hobby. Again, I'm super new, so I can't really answer too many questions, but if you have any questions on, you know, what I bought or where to find the stuff, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. You also need some kind of glue to glue your minis. So you'll probably, if you watched a lot of the videos online and YouTube with people putting together minis, this is probably some of the glue that you've been seeing. I highly recommend this stuff. It is liquid cement for models. It literally fuses the two pieces of plastic together. This is what I got first. This is the Citadel plastic glue. It is okay. I will say that this little metal hose thing does sometimes fall all the way down. It works all right. It's not terrible at all. If you're just starting out and you're at the hobby store and this is what they have, then go ahead and pick that up. This is just crazy glue. For 3D printed stuff, this works great. I will say that for the Warhammer models, I don't really recommend it. I would stick with either using like the Citadel or pick yourself up some of this. They're roughly both the same. I do prefer this over this. This one has like a little brush that you just brush on, and you get one bottle and it will last you a very, very, very long time. But yeah, when you're doing this, it's a good idea to have some kind of light source. So I got this, just an LED light that is meant to do facial videos and things like that. But it's a great light source. It gives you, that way when you're looking at your minis and you're painting them, you're able to see all the detail and everything really easily. And yeah, so some kind of light source as well is another key thing that you would want to get when you are doing this hobby.